Hello my lovely Trails fans and welcome back to our next episode of Trails from Zero. Alrighty, so we are back again once more, finishing off our exploration of all of the wonderful NPCs. So let's head out this way to America Village. Probably head to Tangram Gate first. See how everyone is doing over there. Almost time for a wave of people to return home. I'd planned to take the day off tomorrow, but maybe I should postpone it if we're going to be so busy. Finally, it's the last day of the festival. I guess most of the tourists had no intention of staying for the closing ceremony. Makes me think they only came because it's trendy. Whoa, look at all the cool soldiers. Do you think they'd play with me if I asked? Ho ho ho, if I wait here long enough, I'll be the first person to board the bus back to the Republic. It's always such a thrill to hear the thundering sound of the trains when they pass by the gate. Well, the only bad thing is that the wind makes the train usually makes my skirt fly up. She said that last time we spoke to her too. Inspections are always such a bother. No problems to report. Well, if we ignore my exhaustion, that is. Today's been quite the rush. I'm in a hurry here. Come on, move it. Man, these car inspections are a slog. It's just one right after another. I was counting on Jack to give me a hand with all these, but now his plate's too full. Holy crap, are things busy. I gotta wolf this thing down and get back to work. But then again, just inhaling your food does a real number on your digestive system. To eat or not to eat. Where's the bus? I've been waiting nearly an hour now for the next one. There are lots of customers today. Serving them all by myself definitely isn't the easiest thing in the world. Everyone seems busy. I suppose I'll go help Tamas later, since I've got the time. I've been informed that this isn't in fact the passenger waiting room. How careless of me. Well, be that as it may, I still have the irresistible urge to clean up this mess. Some of these people here are not saying anything different. I can't be dilly-dallying around here either. I should go see if anyone needs any help. We received a report yesterday about a pair of tourists that wandered into the ancient battlefield near America Village. But from the sound of it, you guys beat us to the punch and got them out of there before anyone got hurt. Thank you, everyone. Our patrol should have kept something like that from happening in the first place, but don't mention it, Sergeant Major. We did what anyone would do in those circumstances. Yep, what he said. Thank you. I can always count on the special support section. Deputy Commander, is something wrong? No. I just happened to notice a certain expression on all four of your faces, one I'm all too familiar with. It is the kind of expression one makes when they are about to go against orders. She must have realised that we planned to sneak into the auction. A woman's intuition is a powerful weapon. I don't like that look one bit. Did I say something strange? Well, I wouldn't worry too much about it. She's psychic. Whoa, Altair looks so tiny from all the way out here. I'm somewhat moved thinking about how we managed to cross the Great Tangram Hill. This is where the buses to the Republic depart from. Festival's over, eh? While I'd love to head over and help out with everything, unfortunately I can't really leave my post right now. Half of me feels guilty, but the other half is pretty relieved, to be honest. Alrighty, on to America Village. And here we are. Final day of the festival, huh? This year we had Derek running a food stall and some tourists even went so far as to trek out to the ancient battlefield. Was definitely a bit of a wild ride, but I'd say this festival turned out to be pretty exciting. It's crazy how different the culture is in America compared to the city, and here I thought I was going to see all sorts of high-tech agricultural augments. Well, I guess it's refreshing to have places that withstand modern times. The soft murmuring of the river, the chirping of the birds, the gorgeous scenery. I bet America would be the perfect place for a nice picnic. And speaking of picnics, I'm starving. Fresh veggies, this cheap? Time to stockpile while I can. Up until yesterday, business was booming for us. I couldn't believe my eyes at first. Now that it's over and done with, our calm, peaceful days are finally going to come back. The moment tourists took the bus back to the city, things really slowed back down here. I think Jake's slacking off again. Is it time I give him another firm talking to? Oh, Stefan, welcome back. You're early, aren't you? Yeah, about that. Mum said the closing ceremony would be too crowded, so we had to leave early. Seriously? Well, you better make sure to tell us all about the anniversary festival sometime. Tell us. Sure, I don't mind. I just can't do it. The whole festival has passed by, and I couldn't bring myself to go to their guild at all. Well, it's not the end of the world. They were probably insanely busy with the festival anyway. I'm hopeless, aren't I? We were intending to return to Calvert today, but ever since yesterday my girlfriend has been begging me to let us stay in Crossbell for a little while longer. Damn that stupid bracer, Scott or whatever. What has he done to my girlfriend? Listen, you better stop slandering Scott's good name. He's 10 times the man you could ever hope to be. You left me behind and ran away in my time of need. This is a massive misunderstanding. Darling, I'm begging you, let's just go back home to Calvert already. The inn has finally returned to peace and quiet right as I finish the book I've been reading. Maybe I should grab a bite to eat now. I feel like the festival crowd is finally starting to die down. Being able to cook so much for people was nice while it lasted. Just kill me. No, cheer up me. Come tomorrow, Seely will be back in the village and everything will be right in the world. Being here in the village is like a breath of fresh air. I can almost imagine myself tending to the fields while basking in the sun's glow. When I'm old, I want to spend the rest of my days in a relaxing place like this. Stefan and I had a fun time at the festival, though we made sure to return before we ran into the closing ceremony's crowd. And it was a wonderful time, but fighting the city's crowds every day left me exhausted. The village atmosphere soothes my soul like nothing else. Just like every year, I worked hard, kept my nose to the grindstone, and by the time I looked up, the anniversary festival had flown right by me. Well, that's just the life of a farmer, so it don't bother me none. I wanted to take the kids to the anniversary festival, but we had to change plans. Oh well, I suppose it's better to be too busy with work than to have none at all. Derek should be coming back any minute now, so I'll take care of the apiary until then. It's been just as tough as I thought it'd be. It looks like all the tourists have more or less returned to the city. Was it really such a good idea to set up a food stall in the city to bring them here? While it's true the village did benefit from it, I can't just ignore the fact that people ended up wandering onto the ancient battlefield too. When Derek comes back, we're going to sit down and have a serious conversation. Well, it wasn't Derek's fault that happened. My husband and son each have their own methods, but I know both of them only have the village's best interests at heart. Differing opinions and ideas are always going to clash to an extent, but I can't help but feel conflicted about the whole thing. Alright, that's everyone here spoken to, so I guess the next destination will be the hospital. Alright, here we are at the medical college. A little while ago, I caught Dr. Gwenter trying to sneak onto the road with all of his fishing gear. When I stopped him and explained that the road's dangerous, he tossed me one mirror and told me to let this be our little secret. Pretty stingy guy, if you ask me. Oh, Dr. Gwenter. I'm not even going to dignify you with trying to find you to talk to you. Nice to see you, everyone. I appreciate you making the trip out here during the craziness of the festival. Since I'm always up to my nose in books, I make sure to treasure our practical training sessions. Nyop, nyop. Huh? I thought this hospital food was going to be light and unappetizing, but boy was I wrong. This building is where all the doctors and nurses live. Living together with all your co-workers sounds like a blast, don't you think? Nope. I would hate to have to do that. I ordered this book about a doctor thinking it might make for good reference material. It doesn't. I wish it covered some actual medical practice, but I guess that's not what you're going to get with typical fiction. Here, you can take it off my hands. I ended up taking more time off than I'd planned on. Honestly, it's less stressful when I'm on the clock. Chief Ursuline had to go to a faculty meeting this morning. She left pretty early, so I bet she's dragging like a total zombie right about now. Oh, that's right. I'm going for a walk with Shizuku around the hospital grounds. With how outstanding her hearing is, she always notices little rabbits and birds that I would never catch. It may be a part of the job, but I really do look forward to our little strolls. Well, that's cute. Wow, we've got perfect weather today. All the sheets should dry in no time flat. Oh, I'm a genius. I could go ahead and dry Mifa's clothes that I accidentally stained while I'm at it. Maybe that would cheer her up a bit. Yep, that's what you said last time. I'm pretty sure all the doctors are in the middle of a faculty meeting. A lot goes into running a medical college like St. Ursula. You know, I'm perfectly okay with being a janitor. It's a simple way to live, I guess. Although, a hospital this size, I would imagine would be pretty busy. I've heard this hospital has equipment that can automatically assess a person's health. I already heard her say that before. The most important thing to remember when travelling is to enjoy the cultural uniqueness of the country you're visiting. For example, famous hospitals like this are perfect sightseeing spots with all their research labs and people. The festival ends today, right? You all must have been swamped with work these past few days. Hopefully everything starts to wind down now. We're almost to the finish line, so let's end it strong. I genuinely wasn't expecting this many people to show up on the closing day of the festival. In the furthest room down the hall, you'll find the hospital's ICU and our dedicated X-ray room. The X-ray machine is a cutting-edge medical device jointly developed by our amazing doctors here at St. Ursula and a Remetherian inventor. It uses a special photo quartz to take photographs of human bones and internal organs underneath the skin. With this, we can easily pinpoint the origin of diseases without having to make an incision. I thought this technology was still in the development stage. I'm surprised to hear it is already being put to use. St. Ursula certainly earned its place as the mecca of modern medicine. Yeah, I didn't even understand half of that, but it's obvious that whatever it is, it's amazing. Okay, that was a really weird thing for Tio to say. To say it's the mecca of modern medicine. Mecca shouldn't exist in this universe. There are some questionable translations in these games, and that was one of them. To say an out-of-universe thing. Let's see here. General checkup information. For preemptive care, we recommend patients have a comprehensive examination that utilizes our most advanced equipment to detect diseases in advance. Oh wow, St. Ursula really does have it all. Most other hospitals don't offer anything like this. Also sounds pretty expensive. Hello everyone, welcome to St. Ursula. If you're looking for one of the doctors in particular, I'm afraid they're almost all in a faculty meeting. Please check the doctor in charge today. After that, I have a bit of exam paperwork for you to fill out as well. I'm in charge of the office work and general management of the hospital. That includes budget distribution, the handling of funds for equipment, and even orbital network maintenance, believe it or not. It can be quite stressful at times, but it's worth it. After having our checkups, we'll take the bus back to the city and wait for the ferry. Yeah, that should work. We'll wrap these up lickety-split, and then have plenty of time for Michelin. My boyfriend and I are planning to go to Michelin this evening. Hey, look alive, babe. You're next. Hurry up and get in there. Since the doctor isn't in today, I guess I'll have to collaborate with Lytton. Sure, he might be sort of smart, but I doubt he'll be able to help me improve on my evals, so I'm not that motivated about it. Dr. Largo and the others are currently in a faculty meeting. He won't be back today. Those faculty meetings are filled with doctors from hospitals all over Zumeria to exchange information, technology and treatments. That level of cooperation is exactly what the medical field needs to advance forward and carry the whole world with it. Without Dr. Gailey and Chief Ursuline around, this exam room feels pretty lonely. I'm short on hands, so maybe Flora would come help me. The nurses have been giving me the stink eye ever since they found that mag I tried to hide. It's all that old man's fault. He's the one who gave me the damn thing in the first place. Ever since I gave one of my magazines to that young'un over there, he's been shooting some mean glares in my direction. Perhaps he wants some more. Very well, I guess I wouldn't mind giving him one of my favourites as a token of our friendship. I think he's upset that you gave him one to begin with. I can't help but get a tad anxious when the doctors aren't around. I know they say the residents are incredibly bright, but that doesn't mean they're on the doctor's level. Trying to get all the nurses on the same page can be a lot of work. Adios bless Cecile, her being here sure makes my life a little easier. Cerrone stole my favourite casual dress right out of my drawers, you know, like a criminal. Without that, I'm stuck in this uniform even in the comfort of my own dorm room. You better be ready for one hell of an interrogation, Cerrone. She stained it. You're not going to be happy when you find that out. I'm doing a little observation here at St. Ursula to get a feel for how doctors operate for future reference. It's easy to understand how they became so renowned in their respective fields, seeing how exact and efficient they are. Today one of the doctors from the surgical department is coming to check on how my leg is doing. I do hope it gets better. I looked up which doctor is in charge of examining patients today, and who in the heck is this Dr. Gailey? I want Dr. Gwenter to check on me. No one else will do. Only because you have a crush on him. I got a letter in the mail from my parents back in Le Mans earlier. They're working really hard to pay for my hospital and surgery costs. I get sad that they aren't here, but at least I have Shizuku. Admit yourself to St. Ursula while you wait for the storm to blow over. That's what the speaker recommended I do. But how much longer does he expect me to stay here? This hospital really is huge. Not huge enough to contend with the size of my abode. What? It's the truth. I get to go on a walk with Cecile today. A change of scenery may not mean that much to me, but it's still a lot of fun being able to spend time with her. I'm honestly a little jealous of you, Lloyd. I wish I had a sister like Cecile too. Alrighty, that's everyone here, so I'll guess I will see you at the cathedral, I believe. Alrighty, here we are at the cathedral. During the anniversary festival, Mass will be held in the cathedral. Today is the final day of the festival. I need to make sure I see my duties through to the end. The Crossbell Cathedral truly is an extraordinary feat of architecture, don't you think? It's easily 2 or 3 times the size of any chapel in all the parishes I've ever been in. Today's the final day. So many tourists heading to Michelin, I should probably join them and try to strike a few good deals. Oh dear, Adios, grant me some business opportunities. I'm here praying for a safe trip. I'd be devastated if something happened to me now, ruining my big vacation. Adios, give me a hand here, alright? Like every year before it, a great number of people came to attend our festival mass this time round. I pray that all of our visitors stay safe and return here in high spirits next year. Now, once tonight's mass comes to a close, so will our activities for the anniversary festival. Many found their way to our parish this week. I pray that Adios be with them in their endeavours, always. Today is the final day of the anniversary festival. Oh, Adios, guide these festivities to a most peaceful conclusion. The anniversary festival ends today, and tomorrow Sunday school will resume. Knowing all the children will be back in class gives me all the motivation I need. I am busy preparing tomorrow's lesson. Let's see, it might be interesting to touch on the geography of foreign countries. I overheard someone mention that a young boy had gotten lost in the city. Apparently many people saw all of you scouring the city for him. Truly a job well done. Why, thank you. Aw, it's the Brights. Listen up, kiddos. Come on, single file line. They aren't listening at all. Well, if that's the case, if you can't beat them, join them. Oh, Estelle. Someone's having fun. Apparently this lady's a bracer. Huff, I don't buy it. Ha! I think I'm getting tired of playing, Tamil. Hey Tamil, stop messing with those girls. You're just bothering them. Come on, we should go home already. Hey there, Joshua. They look like they're having fun, don't they? Well, we came to deliver something to the Archbishop, but as expected, Estelle got caught up in playing with the kids. She seems to be quite into it. They're clearly very fond of Estelle. Tell me about it. Kids have always been drawn to her for as long as I can remember. So much so, you could probably call it just another one of her many talents. Thank you so much for yesterday. Both Estelle and I felt that we were carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders for a while there. So, thanks. Oh, no, we really didn't do anything that special. Hey, you can thank us by making sure to catch that devilish little girl. We'll do our best. There was a big crowd of folks at the harbour while I was out doing some grocery shopping just now. They were probably heading to Michelin to blow off some steam if I were to guess. If only I was a wee bit younger. If I ignore the fact that I somehow ended up in the middle of a bunch of graves, this place really has quite the view. It's hard to beat the feeling you get from looking down at the view from a high up spot like this. And just like that, 70 years of Crossbell's history quietly slipped by. Perhaps I'll spend the day here gazing at the scenery. Alrighty, off to Maine's mining village. And here we are. Another anniversary festival, another failed attempt at bagging me a good man. It's okay, I'll turn it around next year. Why do I feel a sense of deja vu? Did I say the same thing last year? I think I said the same thing yesterday as well. Well, come tonight, I'll have to go pick up all the miners from the city. You think Gantz managed to break even this year? Doubt it. We are talking about Gantz after all. Well, I think he did, and then he put it immediately back in again, so no. We're able to get the fine alcohol we serve here through a trader named Harold Hayworth. I assure you, his taste in drinks is just as nice as his looks. The miners have been thirsty the past few weeks. I'll need to ask him for more alcohol next time he stops by. Today's the end of the festival, isn't it? Instead of tourists visiting, all the miners who went to celebrate should be coming back. I'm swamped. Gluck gluck. That's the stuff. Yeah, that's what he said every day, basically. Oh, how'd your meeting go? Ho ho ho! At long last, I've finally achieved my life's goal, negotiating and purchasing septium crystals. Even so, this is the first time I've seen such a tremendous crystal of carnelia. With this, I'll be able to return to my father with pride, and it's one step closer to becoming the great merchant I intend to be. My lady finally obtained the septium crystal she was desperately searching for. It is indeed a miracle, but something tells me that she does not fully comprehend that we've racked up a debt of nearly 4 months of inn expenses. I would do my sanity a favour and try not to think about it. That's a lot of money, but I guess she's given a lot of business out. I haven't been around many mining towns before, but I must say the scenery is pretty spectacular, and there's all sorts of odd doodads to take a look at too. Overall, I'm glad I visited. I'll admit I was a little intimidated when I heard Felicia was from the Empire, but she ended up being an extraordinarily kind and gentle girl. I was expecting her to be like those snotty Imperial soldiers, but I was wrong. Maybe Erebonians aren't all bad after all. Yesterday, this Erebonian merchant named Felicia came to negotiate a deal for some of our septium crystals. Again. She's been coming to me to talk about it more times than I can count now. I finally gave in to her persistence and sold her some. With that relentless nature of hers, it's no surprise she's the daughter of a successful merchant. Well, on the bright side, they may have spent 4 months' worth of expenses trying to snag that deal. Loggy's constant complaining about how boring work was yesterday made me start to wonder, do any of the miners actually enjoy their job? They look like they have a lot of fun just drinking and talking about the casino after work. So she may have spent all of that money trying to get that deal, but if she does ever come back again, then she's a shoo-in to try and get that another deal from him, so it might be worth the expenditure to build that relationship. Loggy's nasty habit of slacking off never fails to make me worry for that boy. It doesn't matter to me whether he stays a miner or not, I just want to see him be passionate about something for once in his life. Is he this guy that's never at work? It is. That makes sense that he slacks off. The mine chief's son looked down in the dumps today. I guess that was probably my fault. Look at me complaining to a kid. I'm a failure. Yep. Today marks the end of the anniversary festival. I think I might invite the mine chief and Mayor Bixson to come down to Der Ziegel and toss back a few drinks with me. Could probably get Loggy too while I'm at it. After resting for so long, Max will finally be able to go back to work tomorrow. I'm going to put my heart and soul into tomorrow's lunchbox. He earned it. I guess I'll knock a few back at Der Ziegel later. Hey, I like to relax too, you know. Daddy told me he'll be closing the store tonight so he can have some fun. We've been super busy the whole festival, so I hope he's able to have a good time. Let me guess, you're going to ask about that mining helmet, right? Yep. Feel bad for causing Miranda to worry all the time. That being said, the mining crew is the pride of the town. No matter what danger we may face, we can't run away from it. Alec is starting to realise the miners aren't just doing their jobs cause it's fun. I wish he would think about working somewhere safer instead of being all gung-ho about something as dangerous as mining. It's enough having to worry about my husband coming home safely, but my son too? Maybe it's a good idea Loggy was complaining about it. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yep, he's the Echo guy. Alright, just one more destination to go, and that's going to be the other gate to Erebonia. Alright, last destination on our list. Work should start slowing down after today, I hope. The delivery truck arrived pretty late yesterday. I probably shouldn't have, but I blew my lid and chewed out Billy the driver. I just found it strange that he came late when he's usually so punctual. I didn't stop to think something might have happened to him. Thinking back, I feel kinda bad about it now. Yeah, he had a kid sneak on there. Cross Bellins not only have trains, but buses too. I'm so jealous of how convenient things are here. If only they built a train station had bus stops near my house. If they did, I'd be coming to Crossbow whenever I had the chance. I think she said that yesterday. No illegal goods, no signs of tampering. Yeah, this cargo looks good to go. This definitely going to take some time. Coming before it got dark ended up being the right call after all. Honey, do you mind waiting here while I deal with the departure inspection? Alright, darling. But remember, I despise waiting, so make it quick, okay? We've had an influx of tourists returning to their home countries. There are so many. Am I even going to be able to finish today? This sucks. Everyone's been having fun at the anniversary festival and I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Whenever I go on sightseeing trips, I always have to check out the local cuisine. I wonder what sort of food awaits me in Crossbell. I've got so much to do today that I don't even have any time to be admiring Stella. Even so, you can't fight on an empty stomach. I better grab myself a big meal before I start the day's work. It's awfully busy today. I probably won't have time to add anything extra to the soldiers' meals. The current CGF armoured car's mobility is nothing to scoff at. It can take sharp turns like it's nothing. Unfortunately, while it's an exceptional device individually, it's not given the same kind of respect as the military tech of other countries. The Empire has their mighty railway guns, and the technologically advanced Liberl has their high-speed cruiser, the Arcelli. However, no countermeasures to such powerful weapons in Crossbell's fatal flaw. Where the heck am I? Well, whatever, while I'm here I might as well explore. I've been in charge of Belgard Gate during the festival, but that ends today. With luck, everything will wrap up without any complications. You know that idiot you call a commander is probably going to keep skiving off work even after the anniversary festival too. It's gonna be up to you and to lead the troops here, Muriel. Yes, I know. I hope he's fired before the end of the game. Whoa, one wrong step and I'll fall to the bottom of the canyon. This is friggin' nuts. Like, I hope we catch him, like, at the black market auction so we can get him fired and arrested or something. Strangely enough, Dahlia actually spoke to me today, but she was talking about something so technical I couldn't follow a word she said. I've been meaning to get closer to Brood since we guard the same area and all, so I tried asking him a question to make conversation. What exactly do you think about the Liberl incident? Thinking it over, I probably shouldn't have asked something like that out of the blue. Alrighty, well that's everyone spoken to, so next episode before we head to Michelin, we're probably going to go through and finish these two quests, which is just the urgent request and the mains mountain monster. Alrighty everyone, well thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode's coming out. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.